meeting. I'm honored to be invited. So before we go, I'd like to say a few words about my university. So the Jiangsu Open University is my university, and the location, so the location that's in Nanjing, in China. So you don't know Nanjing, but Shanghai, Beijing. That is between Nanjing, between Shanghai and Beijing, but very close to Shanghai. And it's a provincial university. China, there are more than 30 provinces, but only 6 open universities. The Open University of China, that's the national one. And there are another 5, the Beijing, Shanghai, Jiangsu, Guangdong, Yunnan provinces, and the metropolitan have the independent open universities. So because the location is close to Shanghai, so it has, it's just located in the southern part of China. It has the characteristic of the southern part of the culture. If you were in China, you know the difference between the south and the north. Well, I think it's a pioneer in the online education in China. Just why? Because since 2012, it started as the fully online open university. So you see, we have different open universities, but in the past, it's called Radio and Television University. So the first attached to the China's Central Radio and Television University, and since 2012, it started work on its own. So from that year, all the courses, that is teaching and learning, have been doing just online, just fully online. So we design the courses and use the platform and pass the courses to the local centers, and the students, the end users, just can learn it by themselves or just organize as so-called a class, but this is a virtual class. In China, we have to organize a class, but though it's a virtual one, because it's the tradition. It's the tradition. The people like to stay together and just choose one academic tutor and the another one just taking charge of the other affairs. But this university is mainly for the adult learners. So it's just some graduates from the university, from the some secondary schools. So only the graduates. But we use the Moodle based. The Moodle, I know that the Moodle is just invented in Australia. So we use the latest version of the Moodle. So we can integrate the mobile technology into the platform. Why? Because a lot of the younger adults prefer to use the mobile phones. So they like to use the mobile phone to work, to study, to do the chats, and to do some national affairs, and so on and so forth. So just because of this platform, the Jiangsu provincial government just awarded Jiangsu Open University a prize for the so-called the Digital Information Prize. But Jiangsu Open University is among the 4 of the top ones in Jiangsu province. So comparatively, for the technology, in the term of technology, Jiangsu Open University is not the best one. So it's really a shame. And about me, so you see, I'm actually retired, but I'm still working in Jiangsu Open University. We have among the group some colleagues, you see Eba, our chair, and Shadia and Joseph Harkin, and just we are our colleagues in the OER-AC. And during this years, I have been working in the traditional universities, and you see the last stop was in the Zhedao, that's the Polytechnic. And I just found the research institute for open education, but not in China. Say the Suqian Open University. Suqian University. Why? Because they invite me to go there, try to help them to do some research and some, in China, publication is pretty important for the promotion, and that they invite me to there to help them to get this work done. They hope they can do something in an open education, but open education actually is not so easy in China. And for my interest, specialties, that is the recent one is education management, but I get involved in distance and open education for more than 30 years, actually then more than 40 years. Well, for the interest, my interest that is the open pedagogy, because I just teach and just design courses. I designed 2 online courses for Jiangsu Open University. And for the educational technology, that's the interest remained for years, because I like audio equipment. I like listening to music. So I just make some machine by myself. And another thing very important for me to think, this is the culture of learning. The culture of learning. And I just remember in 2017 in Toronto conference, ICDE conference, we just find that the student from the Eastern country and the students in Europe and America just behave quite differently, that learn something in different ways. Well, what I say in my mind, that's the culture. That is the culture of learning. Well, for the current success, the currents, you see in the past several years, I just have been invited as keynote speaker in China, but they just call it international conference because they invite some speakers from Malaysia, from Singapore, from India, and I just awarded the chair for 2 and 1 chair for the publication. And sometimes I've been awarded for the success in the participation of the activities for AOU and some conferences in China. But what I think, now that let me just say something about the university. I have told you that, but one thing that the open entry policy, because I just worked for the ICDE for the advocacy, the open educational resources. So open entry policy seemed to be difficult at the very beginning for the online courses. However, just because the demand or the mandate from the governments, the university have produced nearly 1,000 courses, just free courses for the public. So anyone who wants to learn the courses have to register, but the process for the register is very simple. Just key your name and just have an account. Okay, everything's be free. Now we have one university, the newly established so-called old age university for the older adults. Just why? Because in China, in the last year, the 2023, more than 24% of people are beyond 60. So this is really a serious problem for China in the future. Why? Because in Pakistan, I asked them, what about the old age? They just say around 8%. You see that the Pakistan is so young country. By China, lots more older adults. So we really care about the old age people. And you see, we have a large population, but the Jiangsu Open University just opened to the residents in Jiangsu province. So that in year where that's just 186,000 students enrolled. Comparatively, it's not very that's not many students, but in the current situation, it's a good number. Well, just for the challenge, you see, in my mind, we have lots of challenges. Why? Because in the current situation, so political situations, economic situations, but that's not a focus. Well, in my mind, that is the awareness using technology. Why? Because the faculties have been trained with the very traditional way, just book to book, lecture trained. So they are not so good at using technology. Now we have AI. The people wrote many papers on AI technology, but how to use them, there still remain problems. Why? Because some students often ask me how to use this, how to use that. You see, they're quite young, but they don't know how to. And the other challenge, of course, that's the but to my mind, that's a very old one, accessibility. Why? Because we had the platform, so we have to put it into Chinese. And so just for the transferring the languages, some problems occurred. And another one that's equity. And because the student who live in the city and the student who live in the rural areas have different capacities. Another one is quality. For quality, especially in China, I think, the universities offering distant courses comparatively just low among the adults. Why? Because the learners are the adults. In China, the online degree cannot be recognized accredited even now. So someone just really want to have the cooperation for the PhD courses. They said no, in China, online courses are not recognized by the government. But however, the quality for the online education, online teaching, what I'm saying is really good. Why? Because the people gradually realize teaching online and teaching face to face, they're quite different. They're different, the different ways, and so we have. It's just teaching online brought many new issues to be discussed. And another one, of course, staff development. Why this? Because you see in China, some staff just working in open universities that have a lot of things to take care of, and especially the young ones. Well, my concern is what the learner-centered in design courses for the administrators, for the stakeholders, for the teachers, because they just have just another word, learner-centered, but how to. When they design courses, they have their own schedule. They just care about how to design the courses, not about how the student will learn. So that's why, because this staff just graduate from the traditional universities. So they have to stay in the open university for some years and realize the students are different. So we have to use the different pedagogy. Another thing, that's the how to integrate AR technology into the course delivery. We have the AR technology, but comparatively, the university cannot provide very proficient and very advanced technology in AR technology into the courses. So we really have very good technology, AR technology, just created by the commercial companies. But how to? So you see, just in the phone, there is a app, Doubao. So you just ask it, and it just give you a lot of answers. But how to integrate it into the course? You know, that we have no plan for that. So the AI technology just integrated course in the open university, just very, very basic. Just like just tutoring, gave you the answers just prepared, not just learn. Well, my ambition that is to try to help the university to reach out to the real world, not just to know some people and just visit each other and just nothing happens. And that's not my purpose. So I really just hope to help them to get wider cooperation with international counterparts. And for example, maybe it's at the design courses, maybe just for the publication and so on and so forth. Well, the last words, let's share the future of educational landscape. So if you like to have contact with me, that's my email. And I don't use the university email because junk mails every day. So it's not safe. So that's my LinkedIn account. And that's the photo. Just checking in just 2 weeks ago in Islamabad. So I was the only Chinese at the conference because something happened to Chinese. They're afraid to visit there, but I was the only one. So I have to receive some awards and just do something for China. Comparatively, similarly, I was the representative of China at the conference. Well, okay. So if you have some questions about me, about the university, far away. Thank you.